Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is your main man, DC the Great, and we are officially 22 days away from opening kickoff for the 2025 college football season. Today, I will be covering and doing a record prediction for the 22nd ranked team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. What's going on, everybody? Hey, we made it, man. We almost done. We at 22 days away from the opening kickoff. And with that being said, I will be doing a preview and a record prediction for the number 22 team in the country to represent 22 days left, the Iowa State Cyclones. Now, I must say before I say this, the number 23 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, hey, man, they fans showed up on my last video. So let's see if we can get some Iowa State fans to match that same energy. Let's see, man. Let's get this thing rolling. And they like what I did too far as their prediction, man. So, hey, shout out to them BYU Cougars, man. Y'all really showed that last video love. That was the best video I done did this year so far that had all that engagement. So, hey, man, let's keep this train rolling. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into this record prediction. Week 1, Iowa State will go on. Well, before I say that, excuse me. Let me give you a little backstory on Iowa State. Last year they set a school record, and that was by winning 10 ball games in the regular season. That was the first time that ever happened in their school history. And then they upped it by playing in the Pop-Top Bowl, and they beat the Miami Hurricanes. So that puts it to 11 wins for the regular season. You know what I'm saying? They made it to the Big 12 championship game last year. That was the second time ever that they ever made it to the Big 12 championship. You know, they came up a little short, but hey, they did it because once again, just like the BYU Cougars, they wasn't expected to finish nowhere near the top. And they reeled off 10 wins. So congratulations to, Iowa State. You know what I'm saying? We're about to see if they can build on that success for this season. And they do got a couple pieces coming back. They got Higgins coming back. They got Vernon, the defensive back, coming back. And they got an offensive lineman coming back this year. I think they're replacing Rocco Beck. I think he moved on, so they got another quarterback they're going to have to put in there. But I'm pretty sure Coach Matt Campbell will get that worked out. I'm saying he seemed like he's a good coach, man. Came over and he got them guys right, man. Like I said, they made it to the Big 12 championship, won 10 games last year, plus the bowl win, puts them to 11. And like I said, they beat a historic team, the Miami Hurricanes. The Miami Hurricanes, they big on tradition. They beat them. And you got to give props when props due. But with that being said, week 1 out the gate, Big 12, first game of the season, Big 12 opener. And you already know I'm going with this one. I like Kansas State to handle business there. I like Iowa State to handle business there, so I'm going to give them a W right here. After they do that, they come back home, they play South Dakota. We can say it's a tune-up game, but you never know this college thing. So, boom, I'm going to have to go ahead and give Iowa State a win on this one as well. Next up, they at home. Big-time rival. They playing the Iowa Hawkeyes. Big-time rival. Last year, they squeaked out a victory. They beat them 20-19. And like I say, Iowa, they offense is real lethargic, but that defense, I think, if I remember correctly, Iowa defense hasn't given up over it's 10 to 14 points a game. Like, they got a stout defense, but Iowa State, they found a way to win. They squeaked that out last year, and they did it on the road last year. So guess what? Iowa got to come to their crib, and I think Iowa State going to handle business. So I got Iowa State winning this one. That'll put them at 3-0 on the season. Next up, they got Arkansas. They got Arkansas State on the road, which is crazy. They playing them on the road, but it is what it is. I think they're going to handle business there as well. So I got a W right here. All right, then they come back home. Another Big 12 conference game. They got Arizona. Like I said in my last video, Arizona is one of them sneaky teams. They're super sneaky, and they will sneak up on you. So yeah, man, I got the Hawkeyes. Not the Hawkeyes, excuse me. I got the Cyclones. Sorry, y'all. I got the Iowa State Cyclones handling the business here as well. So I got a W right here at home. So yeah, they looking at a 5-0 start already. Now they got to go on the road to another back-to-back Big 12 game up to Cincinnati. And like I said, man, Cincinnati kind of cooled off since Desmond Ritter and Sauce Gardner days. They done kind of cooled off. You know, it is what it is. But I got a W right here. All right. Next up, they on the road again. They got to go to Colorado. All right, I will say this about Colorado. They don't have Shedeur Sanders, and they don't have Travis Hunter, but they still got prime time over their coach, and he did hit the recruiting trail hard, and he hit the portal hard. He got some good pieces in there. You know, Colorado got Juju Lewis, probably gonna be their starter. And they got it, and like I said, Iowa State got to go there. So in prime time, Coach Prime gonna be due for a signature win. So sorry, Cyclones fans, but I'm gonna have to give y'all the L right here. I just think it's gonna be a little too much. So I think, and it also is a trap game for y'all. So I gotta go and give y'all the L right here. All right. Next up, y'all at home, BYU. Like I said, BYU fan, they showed up on that last video, man. They showed mad love. Like I said, let's see if Iowa State fans can do the same thing. But right here, I got y'all getting the win right here. I predicted y'all to beat BYU when I did they record predicting. So I got y'all winning this one. So that's a W right here. That's a big time win for y'all. And then next up, y'all back home. It's time for y'all to get some revenge. Can y'all do it? Y'all got Arizona State, the team that beat y'all in the Big 12 championship last year. Can y'all go home and get some revenge? I don't think y'all gonna get them again, man. I think Arizona State gonna get y'all right here. So I got Arizona State winning this one. So this will be your second loss on the season. Yeah, man, gonna be your second loss on the season. All right, then y'all got to hit the road to TCU. TCU, like I say, my dog, I think they ain't been the same since my dogs throttled them in the championship game. So yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a win right here as well with TCU. Then y'all back home to play the Kansas Jayhawks. Like I say, Kansas, they were pretty decent last year, but they lost a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a victory right here. And then the last game of the season, got the Oklahoma State Cowboys. And it's just hard. It's hard to play over there, man. This time of the year, they always get signature win this time of the year. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give y'all a loss right here to close out the season. I got y'all losing to Oklahoma State right here, and that will put y'all at 9-3 on the season. And that is my final prediction for the Iowa State Cyclones. Like I say, you know, I think they're gonna slip up and, you know, lose a game they ain't got no business losing. Like I said, it'll probably be this Colorado game. Y'all gonna slip up and lose that one. But who knows, man? My prediction could be off, but that's just my prediction. Like I said, I got y'all starting out 6-0, then y'all go on the road, lose to Colorado, then you come back home, and then you get a big time win against BYU. And then, you know, from there, you lose out of the final 4 games, you're gonna drop 2. And like I say, 9-3, that's still not a bad record. You know, that's not a bad season. And like I say, depending on how the chips may fall, y'all very well might get back in the championship game. Who knows? Y'all might get back in the Big 12 championship. But that's my record prediction for the number 22 Iowa State Cyclones. Like I say, like the video, subscribe to the channel. And when y'all already know, when it comes to DZ the Great, it's all about them dogs. Go Dogs.